Welcome to our Hong Kong Brief Show. I am your host, Jenny. Today, we've got some exciting updates. First up, Star Entertainment is making a major move, selling its stake in Brisbane's famous Queen's Wharf casino to its Hong Kong partners, Chow, Fook and Far East Consortium, to avoid financial trouble. This deal includes properties and assets, and helps Star manage its cash flow issues, though regulatory approval is still needed. Quite the strategic shift. Next, in a shocking crime story, 3 women in Hong Kong have been arrested for allegedly stealing 1 million Hong Kong dollars from a pet supplies company. They're accused of transferring funds and falsifying documents to hide their tracks. The police are still investigating, and the case highlights how serious theft and document fraud are under Hong Kong law. Lastly, China flexes its military muscle with the rare release of footage showing its DF-100 cruise missile in action. This high-speed, long-range missile is a formidable weapon designed to deter U.S. military presence in the region. The footage reveals its mobility and power, signaling China's strategic strength amidst rising global tensions. Please continue to watch for more details. The Sydney Morning Herald reports that struggling casino giant Star Entertainment has managed to secure a crucial deal to offload its stake in the troubled Brisbane Queen's Wharf resort to its Hong Kong-based partners, Chow Fook Enterprises and Far East Consortium. This move is a lifeline for Star, which has been battling declining shares, regulatory scrutiny, and mounting debts, including a potential $212 million in future equity payments. The deal, valued at $53 million, involves Star relinquishing its 50% ownership of Queen's Wharf, along with other assets such as its Gold Coast properties, a hotel, and parking facilities, thereby alleviating significant financial pressure. Notably, the agreement includes a future management arrangement with a yet-to-be-named operator, with Star receiving monthly compensation until 2028 and a possible bonus tied to the consortium's performance, though the deal awaits regulatory approval amidst concerns over the consortium's criminal links, including ties to a notorious junket boss currently serving prison time. The Australian Broadcasting Corporation highlights the deeper issues surrounding the Queen's Wharf deal, revealing that the Hong Kong Consortium partners, Chow Fook and Far East Consortium, have troubling connections. Investigations uncovered that Chow Fook falsely claimed to have severed ties with a criminal syndicate boss linked to organized crime and a billion-dollar fraud case involving VIP gambling operations. These revelations cast a shadow over the licensing process, as the ABC's earlier reports suggested that the consortium's lack of transparency and alleged organizational misconduct might pose regulatory and reputational risks. Despite these concerns, the deal provides Star with immediate financial relief, helping it escape the looming burden of debt refinancing and operational costs, although the future ownership and management of the casino remain uncertain pending government approval. Meanwhile, in Hong Kong, the South China Morning Post reports the arrest of 3 women accused of stealing 1 million Hong Kong dollars from a pet supplies company. The suspects, aged 32 to 57, allegedly transferred funds from the company's online payment accounts and manipulated documents to conceal their theft, which was uncovered during an internal audit of accounts from 2020 to 2021. The case underscores the serious legal repercussions of financial crimes in Hong Kong, where theft and document falsification can lead to sentences of up to 10 and 14 years respectively. The investigation continues, with the suspects released on bail and scheduled to report back to police, highlighting ongoing efforts to combat financial misconduct and uphold corporate integrity in the region. According to South China Morning Post, the Hong Kong stock market experienced a period of sideways trading as investors shifted their attention from the recent U.S. tariff extension to upcoming economic data and corporate earnings. While the Hang Seng Index dipped slightly, the broader mainland Chinese indices, such as the CSI 300 and Shanghai Composite, showed modest gains. Notably, tech giants like Kuaishou and Alibaba faced declines, with Tencent preparing for its interim report. market sentiment remained cautious but steady, buoyed by China's July economic data expected later in the week and the US's extension of tariffs, which was largely in line with expectations. Meanwhile, other Asia-Pacific markets, including Japan, South Korea, and Australia, posted modest gains, reflecting a cautious but optimistic regional outlook amid ongoing geopolitical and economic developments. The Toronto Star reports a tense confrontation at the United Nations involving the United States and China over control and influence in the Panama Canal. With Panama presiding over the Security Council, Panama's president emphasized the canal's neutrality and sovereignty, dismissing U.S. accusations of Chinese influence as unfounded. The U.S., however, expressed concerns about China's expanding influence in the region, linking it to broader issues of maritime security and global trade stability. U.S. officials accused China of exerting undue influence over critical infrastructure, including the canal area, and warned of potential threats to international commerce. China's UN ambassador countered, asserting Panama's effective management and sovereignty, while criticizing U.S. military deployments and economic coercion. The debate highlighted the ongoing geopolitical rivalry, with both nations vying for strategic dominance and influence over vital maritime routes and infrastructure. South China Morning Post details China's rare public release of footage showcasing its advanced DF-100 cruise missile, a weapon believed to pose a significant threat to U.S. military assets and regional stability. The footage, part of a PLA documentary, provided new insights into the missile's specifications, mobility, and operational capabilities, emphasizing its supersonic speed, long-range strike potential, and maneuverability. Analysts note that the missile's deployment could target key U.S. bases and military hubs across the Pacific, including Taiwan, Japan, South Korea, Okinawa, and Guam, thereby challenging U.S. power projection in the region. The release appears to serve as a strategic display of military strength amid increasing global disorder, with experts emphasizing its role in demonstrating China's technological advancements and readiness. The missile's sophisticated guidance system and rapid reaction time make it a formidable weapon, reinforcing China's position as a major military contender capable of countering U.S. dominance in the Indo-Pacific. Nikkei Asia vividly reports China's rapid evolution in the automotive sector, where domestic automakers are actively seeking to replace NVIDIA chips, a move driven by the desire to reduce reliance on foreign technology and enhance self-sufficiency. This shift signifies a bold push to innovate independently, reflecting China's strategic ambitions to dominate the electric vehicle market and technological sovereignty. The story underscores the intense competitive landscape and the technological hurdles Chinese companies face as they strive to develop their own chips, illustrating a broader national effort to lessen dependence on Western tech giants while maintaining a trajectory of growth and innovation in the automotive industry. South China Morning Post offers a compelling look into Cathay Pacific's cautious recovery amid ongoing economic pressures, highlighting the airline's strategic use of voluntary unpaid leave for its staff as a flexible response to fluctuating travel demand. For the first time since the pandemic, Cathay is offering cabin crew the option of up to 3 months of unpaid leave, a move that balances operational needs with employee well-being. Despite modest profit growth, the airline plans to expand its fleet with new Boeing aircraft, signaling optimism about future recovery. However, analysts remain wary, downgrading Cathay's stock due to anticipated pressures on passenger yields and cargo demand, especially amid ongoing trade tensions and capacity normalization, painting a nuanced picture of an airline navigating a delicate post-pandemic landscape. South China Morning Post also richly details Kowloon City's ambitious efforts to cultivate local football talent through a youth-focused recruitment strategy, emphasizing the importance of nurturing young players for long-term success. The club's approach involves signing experienced players like Luizinho, a Brazilian veteran, with the explicit goal of mentoring younger teammates and fostering a cohesive, family-like team spirit. Luisinho's enthusiasm for the club's development plan underscores a broader vision to elevate Hong Kong football by creating clear pathways for youth progression and competitive growth. The story paints a vibrant picture of a club committed to sustainable development, blending seasoned expertise with youthful energy, and aspiring to challenge for silverware while contributing to the local sports culture. South China Morning Post highlights Hong Kong's strategic role as a launchpad for European companies seeking to expand across Asia. Firms like Italy's Brightview and France's Libertify leverage the city's dynamic financial environment and its close ties to mainland China to tap into the burgeoning markets of the Greater Bay Area and beyond. Brightview, which has established offices in Macau, Zhongshan, Shanghai, Beijing, and Chengdu, benefits from InvestHK's support in navigating import and safety regulations, enabling it to confidently penetrate southern China's expanding consumer base. Meanwhile, Libertify, a tech startup specializing in AI-driven video presentations, utilizes Hong Kong's fast-paced connectivity and innovation ecosystem to extend its reach globally, participating in regional delegations and international exchange programs facilitated by InvestHK. These stories underscore Hong Kong's reputation as a nexus of commerce and innovation, fostering opportunities for foreign firms to grow and diversify their markets in Asia. South China Morning Post also explores the recent upheaval at Shaolin Temple, China's iconic martial arts and Zen Buddhist sanctuary, which is facing a potential transformation in its governance amid a scandal involving its longtime abbot, Shi Yongxin. Known as the CEO monk, Shi turned Shaolin into a global brand with interests spanning tourism, cultural merchandise, martial arts, film, and traditional medicine, transforming it into a multi-billion-dollar enterprise. However, allegations of financial misappropriation, sexual misconduct, and fathering children, charges that led to his official investigation, have cast a shadow over his legacy and the temple's commercial model. The scandal may prompt Chinese authorities to overhaul how religious sites are managed, emphasizing stricter regulation, financial transparency, and the preservation of spiritual integrity. The case exemplifies the complex tension between commercial interests and religious authenticity, raising questions about the future direction of China's temple economy and the regulation of religious institutions amid growing commercialization. South China Morning Post also details the enduring appeal of Chivasom, a pioneering Thai wellness resort celebrating its 30th anniversary. Renowned for attracting celebrities like Madonna and Victoria Beckham, this family-run retreat in Hua Hin offers a holistic approach to health that emphasizes balance and enjoyment of life. The resort boasts extensive facilities, including water therapy suites, yoga pavilions, and over 200 treatments focusing on holistic health, nutrition, and physical therapy. Despite modern competitors adopting high-tech treatments, Chivasom remains committed to traditional, well-rounded wellness practices, prioritizing personalized care and exceptional service, evident in its attentive staff and sustainable initiatives like mangrove planting and local textile workshops. Its consistent reputation for quality and loyal clientele underscores its status as a pioneer in the wellness industry, blending luxury, tradition, and a deep commitment to health and sustainability. Nikkei Asia vividly captures Hong Kong's cultural renaissance as the city's traditional charm becomes a magnet for tourists seeking authenticity amid rapid modernization. Iconic eateries like Lan Fong Yuan, established in 1952, draw crowds eager to indulge in local delicacies such as butter-filled pineapple buns, while selfie takers revel in the city's nostalgic neon-lit aesthetic. Historic sites like the Yau Ma Tei police station, with its colonial-era architecture, serve as tangible links to Hong Kong's layered past, attracting both history enthusiasts and pop culture fans, as seen in its appearance in Jackie Chan's Rush Hour 2. The city's cultural revival is further exemplified by events like Chikawa Days, where Japanese manga characters are integrated into local traditions like dim sum, and neon signs, once ubiquitous, are now treasured symbols of the city's unique identity, despite their gradual disappearance due to safety concerns. This movement underscores a collective desire to preserve Hong Kong's distinctive history and culture, even as economic pressures and changing consumer habits shift focus away from its former reputation as a shopping paradise, emphasizing instead a nostalgic and cultural experience that appeals to both locals and international visitors. Meanwhile, the South China Morning Post reports a tightening of Hong Kong's educational landscape as authorities crack down on private institutions collaborating with third-party agencies to facilitate student admissions through unregistered programs. The suspension of Inno Secondary School and Sungsin Middle School highlights the government's efforts to prevent abuse of the city's education system, especially concerning programs that allow students from mainland China to qualify for local university benefits. Both schools, accused of operating shell schools and unauthorized courses, face closure after their licenses expire, reflecting a broader move to regulate cross-border educational collaborations. These measures aim to ensure compliance with local laws and safeguard the integrity of Hong Kong's higher education admissions process, emphasizing transparency and legal adherence amid concerns over unverified promotions and illegal operations. This crackdown underscores the city's ongoing efforts to maintain a fair and regulated educational environment, even as it navigates the complexities of cross-border cooperation and the influx of mainland students. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
Silent fight, cradles burn. Organized to the small, neon green, economic power ruthlessly. Contract signed, betrayals deep, backroom deals, ultra sleep, and popsicle leads insatiable crime. In this metal wasteland, dreams die. Contract signed, betrayals deep, backroom deals, vulture sleep, and popsicle leads insatiable crime. In this metal wasteland, dreams die.